All right, it's September 9th. That means only one thing. We are celebrating the last of the consoles from Sega, from the people that make the Blue Blur, Sonic the Hedgehog, the Dreamcast. It was such a gorgeous, gorgeous system. It made so many fun experiences of Jet Set Radio and freaking Crazy Taxi and Sonic Adventure and Shenmue. I'm sure for some of you, Shenmue is maybe either a sore point or a fun point. But so much awesome stuff, including this awesome controller. And we had the freaking VMUs with little LED screens, LCD screens. Like, it was fucking fun raising that Chow, right? And putting it back in your Chow garden and watching it in 3D over in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Like, come on, how could you not love Sega's last console? One of the best. RIP Sega's console business. One day, maybe. But you are here to basically, well, talk about upcoming shows and concerts you might want to go to, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I wholeheartedly please mask up. If we have a full crowd of masks, it'll lower the spread of the shit that I'm still going through. I am now past 2 months of this. It is still exhausting. And you might be hearing thunder as we have a thunderstorm going on while I record this. Basically, I had a 2-hour nap. I worked on just typing up the notes for this show, and completely exhausted. Right now we're powering through it, and also I apologize. It is when you're working tired, turns out you make a lot of like little small mistakes, so hopefully we'll have all the times and everything accurate this week, but I will still correct them in the text versions. Just let me know. But yeah, please mask, because long COVID really sucks. Speaking from experience, I don't know. I mean, with all the lights I use when I record this, it hopefully is hiding how dark it's gotten underneath my eyes. But please, a masked full crowd is a lot better than a crowd that no one is and spreading this. And also, please get vaccinated. They have just apparently rolled out the one that helps fight with the new variants that I think I caught back in July. So if you want context of how long I've been experiencing this, and it is exhausting. So please, at the very least, mask up if you're going to be heading out there. Of course, if you are still watching it and not being angry about my soapbox, please be sure to like wherever you're liking it and watching it. Also, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, because first off, get notifications when these go live, anything I post. But second of all, as those numbers go up, they will eventually one day give me access to new features like ad revenue. Then I can make a quarter of a penny and really relate to the artists on Spotify, which kind of sucks. But anyways, regardless, you should be buying your stuff on Bandcamp and directly from. That's another thing we'll get to. We'll touch on that again. But yeah, so please, if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. But because I don't make any ad revenue, there is another way you can support by going to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Even $1 a month helps me out with gas money, with like buy me a beer a month or a soda or whatever. And even for the time being, it's helping me with hosting costs on the website, where you can go to everyshowjoe.com and check out all the photos and stuff I write about when I'm able to go out there, when I'm not exhausted by a second band, or even when I get there. So yeah, you can support that way by going to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And yeah, like I said, everyshowjoe.com, go there. That is free for you to visit and check out the pictures I've taken over the many years now of the website. It's 6 years old almost, I think now? Maybe it's 7. Anyway, I can figure that out later. Regardless, everyshowjoe.com, you check that out. And one more little housekeeping part, you can click on that store link, and I do have an Every Show Joe shirt you can support and wear it around and help people be like, what the fuck is that? And then start looking up on their phone going, oh, neat. And right there, that helps. So yeah, ways to support. Plus, also, while you're on there, check out Marla and Jason's 25th anniversary show there with frickin' Wallace Hound, with Spicy Mayo, and this band called Yay Bobby Napalm. They're really good, though. All the trunk space, really good night. You can see some pictures of the little ceremony celebrating their anniversary and everything on there. Plus, check out the other stuff before that. Bowling for Soup, Less Than Jake. Cliff Diver was on there. Our own Dollskin's on there. So, yeah, some awesome stuff on everyshowjoe.com. But, of course, every week I also like to touch on this because, first off, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, fuck sexism, fuck all this bullshit that people want to dehumanize one another for whatever fucked up reasons. Like, it's frustrating and angering. And, well, basically, I like to throw out some suggestions that, well, at least if we can try and make a little bit more of a positive impact, it'll brighten maybe just one person's day, and that is still awesome, and just so they'll appreciate it. Trust me. So I like to throw out there ways, of course, we got Black Lives Matter, BLMPHXmetro.org. That is the Phoenix one. You can see ways to get involved. Get in there. Got PoderinAction.org is another really good one in Phoenix for that. StopAAPIHate.org. Pacific Islander, Asian American specific ways to be proactive about it. FirstNations.org, just in general helping our indigenous out. And that's just the fucking racism. We've also got transequality.org. That is our National Center for Transgender Equality. They're out there. They're fighting for laws. They're fighting for employment. They're fighting for just everything. It shouldn't fucking matter who you love, what you identify as. Why the fuck should it matter? People are just, whatever. There's ways to be involved there. Also, the sidewalkproject.org, they are one. And also, Punk Rock Saves Lives. Both of them like to throw out there. They are involved with our punk scene, with our bands, our music, and there are ways to be involved. Sidewalk Project works with helping the homeless and against self-harm. Punk Rock Saves Lives kind of does like everything, but also they try to get on the bone marrow donation list, and they try to help out in general and just push a positive mental attitude. PMAs, which definitely have helped me while I've been going through this fun time of being exhausted like every 2 hours. So it's not fun. But regardless, PMA helps a lot too. And they have Facebook. They have ways to reach out if you're needing it. All of them. Of course, also because we're in Arizona and we're enforcing a 120-some-year-old law from when we were a territory, not even a fucking state, about women's rights, because that's how archaic we are here in Arizona. But because of that, I like to throw out there every week, we got the abortion fund of az.org, basically just help reproductive rights and help people when they need them by throwing some money there and seeing what you can do. Also projecthope.org, because Russia is still fucking doing shit with Ukraine after 6 months. It's fucking, yes, I know, you can just throw a dart and be like, what thing can I fix? Regardless, don't let it overload you. Pick one or find something else that maybe suits you more and you're like, this sounds cooler, and just get involved. That's a simple thing. Just get involved, bring some positivity to someone's world, someone's day. It's just super cool. And it'll go a long way, trust me. Of course, we are still a music show. Back on the music stuff, you're like, well, shit, how do I support my favorite bands? Some of them are still, catching COVID, and they're having to postpone, they're having to cancel, they're having to delay shows, and that means money. That means having to put up members in hotels to quarantine. That's still hurting them. So they can use your help by not just please masking, but also buy their merch, buy their shirts, buy their CDs, buy their vinyl, go on Bandcamp, buy their stuff there. There's some awesome stuff, like the Black Mountain Moonshine just put out their fucking first new album. It's so good. I love those dudes. They're one of the best. Punkgrass. Best way to describe Punkgrass. Like if you like Larry and His Flask, maybe. That might be a name I think brings some bells. Blood Feud Family Singers a little bit. Like that kind of stuff. Really good stuff. Check them out. But in general, just go buy the merch. It's a simple, easiest, direct way to support your favorite bands, your favorite musicians. Yeah. And then, of course, throw out there NEVA, the National Independent Venue Association, NEVASSOC.org. They are also the ones that are lobbying for your favorite independent venues and their interests. And they also have an emergency fund to help them still as things rents go up, everything goes up, and they might need some help to stay open, they have their fund there that you can go donate to too. So throw that out there. And then, of course, the simplest, easiest way is go support your favorite venues. Go support your favorite bands if they are still able to tour. Be safe about it so they can continue to tour uninterrupted and make the money they need to sustain the tours. Because nothing worse than having your tour disrupted, and you may have to just go home because you can't afford the gas if you have to cancel a couple shows. So definitely help there. So yeah, let's start tonight, Friday the 9th. Authority Zero is playing All of a Passage in Time, celebrating the anniversary in Mesa Town at the Nile. I am fatigue FOMO, right? Alliteration. We got alliteration going. But man, this is a fucking killer show. Urethane's on there, one of my favorites. Some super cool people in that band. Tim, who I know from War Fever, fronts it there singing, and yeah, I know there's someone else very famous skateboarding wise in there too. We're doing it. And then the Venice Pinks and No Gimmicks on this too. They're at the Nile, 7 p.m. start, or 7:30 p.m. for the first band. So go check that out if you're able to make it. Of course, it sold out, so hopefully you got in there. Evidently, everyone wants to go watch this awesome show. I'm definitely jealous. But speaking of more shows to be jealous about, we've got Paper Foxes. They got Luau. They got the fucking Joeys on this show. They got the Slashes. It's at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. Ah, man, how do we get such an awesome local scene with this many awesome music? It's just awesome. I just keep saying awesome. I know there's other synonyms like superb, and anyways, we'll go. Let's leave that tangent. Let's go forward. We got a Casual Divorce. We have Boss Frog. We have No Contest at Fog House, 7:30 p.m. for that. Got the Higgs Night One. This is a band that I'd seen on stuff, especially as music came back last year, and then I finally got to see them at the M3F Festival, and they were freaking rad. The Higgs, they're doing Night One tonight with the Runaway Grooms at the Last Exit. That is 9 p.m. We also got the band Ice Cream, which I still think that's a wonderful name, and kind of makes me want to go get ice cream after I record this. We'll see where my energy is. But we got Ultraviolet Communication on it. We got Lovelace. I got Practically People there. It's at the Nile Underground. So this one you could go to that and then just kind of hear Authority Zero. Just put your ear to the front. They'll be hearing the vibrations of the songs. I know that from going to a lot of Nile shows. You'll feel the underground underneath your feet, even when you're hearing a band upstairs play. That is how much fun that is. But yeah, you go check that out. We also got the Gins with Rivers Ventura and Slugbug at the Trunk Space, which still they ask you to wear a mask inside at the Trunk Space, 7:30 p.m. for that. Mr. Incommunicado, they're playing the Walter Station Brewery at 6 p.m. And yeah, Scott Klopfstein, from the Littlest Man Band from Real Big Fish, also at one point, like some awesome stuff. Him and G-Scott put together an awesome just environment to hang out with online if you're stuck home, like me. Twitch.tv/Scott Klopfstein, 9 p.m. For that. Rolling into Saturday and another day of... I am so missing this stuff. I am so missing this stuff. And I just every day hope it's the day that my energy is like, cool, we finally fought off whatever the fuck is going on. But yeah, we've got Mustard Plug, we've got Bucko 9, we've got Omnigon, who I fucking was looking forward to seeing for the first time. And freaking see John Pebsworth back with Bucko 9 on this tour after his heart attack and better, and just awesome. Plus our local tour, the Seams, opening it up, and that's at the Nile, 6:30 p.m. But then more awesomeness. How do we choose? We got Simple Malfunction, we got Dune Parade, we got Sick, I think that's how this is pronounced, it's SSIK, and John Casey at the Trunk Space, masks required inside, if you're going to be there, 7:30 p.m. for that. We also got Jam Fest with Jam Now, Presents, and Sophie Dorston at the Valley Bar, that one is 7:30 p.m. start. Got the Frequency Principle doing their single release party at Candy and Records, that's at 7 p.m. We got the Higgs, night 2, like I said, different opener though. We got the Plank at Last Exit Live, that at 9 p.m. Plus, also, Alice in Chains and Breaking Benjamin are here at the Auction Pavilion, 5:30 p.m., if, I guess, weather permits. Do they perform? I mean, they have the seats under the cover, but then there's the grass. Do they perform in the rain? I've never been there for a rainy night. Anyways, Also, we got Robbie, Playboy Man Baby. He's been doing a bunch of these like various dance parties, so I'm throwing out there support him. We got his ABBA dance party if you're looking for some more ABBA in your life at the Rebel Lounge, 10 p.m. Also, if you're looking for a little escape from the heat and the rain, we've got Steven Lendrum. You know him as Meatbag. He's going to be at the Rim Country Barbecue up in Payson, 6 p.m. Plus, wake up with Cappy Gooley, one of the happiest musicians you can wake up with, playing music over on his Facebook, 9 a.m. and just through the week. Just give him a follow, and he'll just see when he's popping up and streaming, feeling like it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It is really the like adjective that I'm using to describe music this week, aren't we? Regardless, let's move into Sunday, and this is still a really busy Sunday. First off, I had to. You got to go watch the trailer. It's based on a Funny or Die little skit, but of the Weird Al Yankovic documentary. But Weird Al's here. He's playing at the Chandler Center for the Arts, 7 p.m. Fucking awesome. We also the kickoff. It's just called the kickoff. Oh, the fall kickoff. Sorry. Featuring Reckless Youth. We got Turn Zero, Pop Icons, Faded Lady, 30 Severed, and more over at the Nile Underground, 5 p.m. There's a loaded bill right there on Sunday and starts early. And then you could jump over to this one, perhaps. The Punk Rock Flea Swap that normally is happening during the day. It's actually going to be doing an evening one with some bands on it. How fucking cool. It's going to have Sunny Slip Bullets. It's going to have Shovel. It's going to have Molotov Cockroach over the Yucca Tap Room, 7 p.m. Also, we got People Who Can Fly. They're at the Wasted Grain in Scottsdale, 8 p.m. And yes, JTM3, another band, a local band that I caught at the M3F. They're going to be playing the stage on the Great Lawn before the Cardinals game. So go check that out. And of course, go Cardinals, because how could you not root for the Cardinals? I don't know. Hopefully we have something for at least our home opener. As you can tell, we got a little there. So go Cardinals. Regardless, go check them out if you're going out to the Cardinals game at the Great Lawn. And also we got Shane and Shoei going to be doing something at the Fire and Fury Brewing Company at 2 p.m. Plus, Bite Me Bambi's music show is now at 2 p.m. on twitch.tv/BiteMeBambi, taking requests and playing music. Awesome stuff. Rolling into Monday, we've got The Veldt with TV Messages, Goodbye Ranger, and Jared Michael at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. We've got Stephen Von Betten and Abe Hollow with Justin Moody and Levi Murray at the Trunk Space, which again, masks required inside at the Trunk Space, 6:30 p.m. We got Faye. Members of Girl in Coma, you might remember that band. It's their band. We've got them playing with Bleach Party USA and Blotter Vision down at Club Congress in Tucson. If you're looking for a little South escape, 7 p.m. Then Tuesday rolling in, and we got the Antibacteria Cafeteria back again at the Rhythm Room. This time with Last Point Roving, Vacant Skies, and Dead Bug at the Rhythm Room. This one, 8 p.m. We got Ska Night at Rips with Rhonda and Dane spinning music and ska tunes and rocksteady and all that awesome stuff. 9 p.m. Go check that out. We got the Melvins. If you're looking for another North escape, they're going to be playing Yucca North in Flagstaff, 8 p.m. And then for our gift show streams, we got Chris Murray doing his Blue Beat streams, always on Tuesdays around 5 p.m. We got Scott Kaufstein streaming over on his Twitch at 9 p.m., twitch.tv/Scott Kaufstein. And also another Bite Me Bambi music show, which this one is in the morning, 8 a.m. You can wake up with Bite Me Bambi over on their Twitch. Wednesday, we've got the Freaks with Fever Dogs. We have New Guinea Pigs on the Block at Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. I don't know how you found me, but they have a very long name, but it's abbreviated now, as they have on the poster, with Joywave, and it says guests, but I didn't see any guests listed. And that's going to be at the Van Buren, 7 p.m. I want to throw it on here just for a fun anecdote, but Dave Matthews Band is at the Auction Pavilion, which, watching Paper Girls, the comic adaptation on Amazon Prime, they have them wearing a Dave Matthews Band shirt, and they make a joke about how they're wearing dumb on their shirt, and that is just, that's comedy gold. 7:30 p.m. though, if you're going to go out there to Auction Pavilion and watch them. We also got the recording artist this week is with Whitney Jones over there on the recordingartist.com, 7 p.m. And yes, that has Danny Cutler and them doing a 2-hour recording session and talking with and Sean and streaming it. And then it later also appears on Amazon Prime too. We also got Bite Me Bambi, their other music show. This one is a 5:30 p.m. stream on their Twitch. Thursday rolling in, we got Let Me Down's back in Phoenix with Scotty Saints and the True Believers, which is that a Bouncing Souls cover band, or am I just connecting words that are just kind of related? I don't know. You got to show up and find out, I guess. We also got Four Banger on there, A Common Divide, a Yucca Tap. That's 7 p.m. Creature Canyon, a Chrome Rhino, Ultraviolet Communication at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. The Hoot and Hollers with the Hardways who were fucking around first time I saw them at Chopper John's a few weeks ago, or months ago, I guess now. They were awesome at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. We got Stoplight Observations with Scattered Melodies at the Valley Bar, 8 p.m. And one more, we got the Music of Cowboy Bebop, which I figured there's some fans of that on here, so throwing it on here with 8-Bit Mammoth at the Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m. And then Friday, finally, like I hinted at, well, I didn't hint at, I mentioned in there, Black Mountain Moonshine with an awesome new album that came out today. They're doing the album release show, though, a week from today, next Friday. It's going to be with TV Tragedy, Reason Unknown, and Shamehole at the Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. We also got Kyle Smith with the Conveyors, Haley Green Band, and Desert Fish at Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. Red Not Chili Peppers, I think you figured it out already. It's a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover, yeah. With Killing Sunday, The Remedy, The Damn Kids, and Luxia at the Marquee Theater. This one, a 6 p.m. start. MF Gloom with Lawson and Faded Lady, that is at the Lost Leaf, 8 p.m. And one a little bit further south, we've got Massagram with the Dead Riders and Better on the Inside at the Groundworks down in Tucson. There they do ask you wear a mask inside, and also they require proof of vax or negative test, 7 p.m. for that. Plus Robbie Pfeiffer's Pump Up the Jams night at Gracie's Tax Bar. If you're looking for more of Robbie there, Playboy Man maybe doing his thing, 10 p.m. there. Plus, got a stream that popped up here. We got Mom Jeans. They're doing a live stream from Irving Plaza of Sweet Tooth Tour. That's going to be at momjeans.veeps.com. 6:30 p.m. start. Plus, yeah, every Friday means Scott Klopstein over on his Twitch. 9 p.m. Twitch.tv/Scott Klopstein. I feel like I just got that down by memory. But yeah, that's some awesome. That's all tuned to my taste. I know everyone's taste may vary, but I do recommend everything I put on this list, and hopefully times are correct this week across the board. But yeah, check them out. Please be safe about it. You do not want what I've been going through for over 2 months. It is quite actually exhausting. And it sucks. And everything within about 2 hours usually exhausts me. So please wear a mask. And please, if we can get everyone to mask in crowds, it will slow spread of this shit. Because it's supposed to still get worse. Which, that's even crazier, that the spread's... Anyways, please be safe if you're going out there, but have fun while you're doing it, and yeah, at least go enjoy it. And I think that's all I got. So, until next week, take care.